So the 24 game is a game with a bunch of different cards with the number 24 in the middle and four numbers on the sides. Players need to use the four numbers they see to create the number 24 using subtraction, addition, multiplication, and or division. Each number can only be used once, however, not every number needs to be used. The first player to figure out how to create the number 24 with the numbers given wins that round, but they do have to explain their thinking instead of just being like, "Oh, I figured it out." They do have to support their thinking and prove their mathematical processes are correct to the other players. This game has versions with one-digit numbers and a mix of one and two-digit numbers, making it adaptable for grades 3 all the way through 6, which is so nice. When using my rubric to determine how acceptable this math game is to implement into the classroom, the 24 game received a 4 on the first criteria, which is math focus. This game's entire gameplay, strategy, and point system is absolutely hinged on math concepts, making this game impossible to complete without the use of math concepts. On the second criteria, which is engaging play, the 24 game received a 4, which is wonderful, to having a very strong challenge. I've played the game myself, and my friends and I easily spent like 10 minutes on one card due to us just trying to figure out how to solve it. Students will love the challenge it poses and be motivated to solve it because they do not want to stay stumped. Students will love the challenge it poses and be motivated to continue solving it and working together even. It starts very competitive where everyone's kind of out for themselves trying to figure out how to solve it. After a couple minutes on the trickier ones, they all start working together and it's wonderful to see. The 24 game does receive a 3 on the criteria student choice, though. The game strategy involves students deciding how they want to solve the mystery of making the number 24 and using math strategies they like. However, that is the only choice they have in this game. For the fourth criteria, easy to learn, this game earns an easy 4. The 24 game's instructions are very, very clear and easy to follow for anyone, making it very simple for kids to understand the rules and how to play, without requiring a teacher watching over them and guiding them through a couple rounds, which is really nice for the students to feel that sense of autonomy and for the teachers to be able to have something to give the kids that they don't have to watch like a hawk over. And finally, for the fifth criteria, which is classroom use, I gave this game another 4. This game is so compact and small, like really about this size, which is really nice with storing in the classroom as you can just chuck it in a drawer or on a shelf somewhere. And there's no itty bitty game pieces at all, just the different cards. So it's really easy to put away and keep organized. And if you lose a card, it does not affect the game whatsoever. It's just one less card to be able to use. It doesn't mess up gameplay whatsoever or make it impossible to play. So overall, the 24 game received an average score of 4, making this a game I would definitely recommend teachers to integrate into their classroom. This could be through math interventions, an indoor recess game, a math warm-up for their lesson, or even activity at math stations. The 24 game is an absolutely engaging way to have students practice their operation skills in and outside of the classroom.